Greetings, humans and fellow fairy creatures. We're going to be playing something different today. It's not Radiant Historia, it's not even Radiata Stories, and it's certainly not Zelda. This is a game that I wanted to play for some time now, but I wasn't sure if streaming it was going to work. I don't know. I've never, to be honest, streamed an actual computer game. Everything that I've streamed has so far. Well, I mean, I guess if you count The Sims, that's technically a computer game. But pretty much everything that I stream is just emulated stuff. And, this is one of the few, because like I don't normally play computer games. I just play emulated retro stuff. And I certainly am not a huge fan of first-person anything, not even first-person shooters. And but Portal is kind of my exception to that rule. It's not. I mean, even though you do have a gun, it's not combat. It's more puzzle based. Also, I'm sure you guys know of all the cake memes and stuff. There will be cake at the end, trust me. And don't let me forget. But after we play Portal, there is a game. It's an indie game. It's actually something that one of my friends made years ago. And today is sort of the 6th year anniversary, and I just kind of realized that, and I want to play it. So it's not related to Portal in any way, so it'll just kind of be a separate thing. We're going to teleport some cake or something. Yes, we are. How was your day, Devin? You know what? It might... I kind of hope it's not too loud. I might just turn down my volume for that reason. Because I don't want to get my ears blown out. I should probably adjust my volume a bit. Lest I get my ears...
Oh, shrimp!
Yeah, that's... I mean, it got into the red zone. It didn't blow your ears out, did you? Let's, this music is sort of, getting quiet. It sounded okay? Okay, well, good. Maybe I can just put it back up to where it was. Also, I know that there's an option to put it into, what's it, non-widescreen mode. Because normally the way I have my games set up is like, it was like 4:9 or something like that instead of 16:9. Because I like to have, like, you know, the chat right here, my webcam up in the corner, and then the game taking up the rest of the screen. But I can't seem to get it out of that, out of widescreen, so we're just gonna not be able to see our Alcandar's background today, which is fine. Just got back from sword class and waiting for dinner to cook. What are you making for dinner? Well, excited to be here. It's good to see you, Ad. We haven't seen you. I mean, I've seen you, like, popping in and out of the chat of my streams, but I haven't seen you stream for weeks. And we miss you. I mean, I know you've got stuff going on and everything, so there's no obligation for you to stream, but just to let you know, we're looking forward to that next Dark Cloud stream. Salmon pie and a side of peas. Keep it. I don't eat salmon. Might have a milkshake later. Cool. That's a good replacement for cake. It's like a liquid cake. Especially if a maraschino cherry on it. Have you been, Devin? I mean, not Devin, Ad. 2 people with, a D in their name, and I got confused. I know what I'm having later. And I'm excited. I'm good, thanks for asking again. Shut up, I'm not talking to you. It's weird to hear you guys miss me, because I'm still here, but I get it. Yeah, I know you're still here, but I mean, like, I don't know. We miss your voice. We miss your face. Where's Ad? I miss him. It's like that. Sometimes I can still hear their voice. Yeah, Ad's voice just haunts my dreams. I hear him doing his Dynas impression in my nightmares. It really disturbs me. No, but really, we look forward to the day that we get you back. I hear him doing his Gawain. Oh wait, it was Gawain, not Dynas. Well, they're two badass guys with semi-bald heads. Gawain is semi-bald. He's got the mohawk. I was about to go say mohawk. Looking forward to returning. We're looking forward to you coming back. I really need to. I should get one of those, like, what are those things? Like, they're like girdles. No, not girdles. Corsets, I suppose. Man corsets that fix your
The shrimp!
This is Stan Ad Street. Alright. Well, anyway. Let's quit waffling around. I put some noise suppression on my microphone. Hopefully that will kind of get rid of the sound of my mouse clicking and the sounds of the keyboard. I tried to set up the PlayStation 4 controller for this, but it just wasn't working out in my favor. So plus I'm used to playing this with the mouse and keyboard, so it's probably better this way. Anyway, let's hop right in to the portal. By the way, this isn't Portal music that we're listening to. This is from Star Ocean Till the End of Time, but it sounds very Portal-y. It has that kind of science-y, science experiment, scary place. Star Ocean. Yeah, well, this music is Star Ocean. This game isn't Star Ocean. This is Portal, obviously. Hey, Raiden, by the way. It is very appropriate music, though. This is the music that plays in the space station that everyone gets sent to after the planet gets attacked. Anyway, so out of the Star Ocean music, I was talking to Raiden and James about playing Star Ocean 3 again. Maybe one of these days. It's just such a fucking long game. Anyway, so away from Star Ocean, let's get into Portal. Okay. This music. Actually, forgive me, I'm gonna turn the music up. Just a wee bit. Put it all the way up. Okay. Start a new game. Start from scratch. Hang on. I'm gonna put that music down a bit. As I see it's getting kind of high. I always have a hard time adjusting, like, trying to get the right bounce of sound in my voice. It's definitely a skill to hone. Okay, I think this should be fine. Anyway, that's our little pod. I take very clean shits, as you can see. Here's our agenda for today. I can't read any of this.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Computer Aided Enrichment Center. We hope your brief detention in the relaxation vault has been a pleasant one. Your specimen has been processed, and we are now ready to begin the test proper. Before we start, however, keep in mind that although fun and learning are the primary goals of all Enrichment Center activities, serious injuries may occur. For your own safety and the safety of others, please refrain from...
Oh, she's speaking Spanish.
The portal will open in 3, 2, 1.
So anyway, as I was saying, get rid of, or get used to this song, because you're gonna hear it a lot. These fucking radios are everywhere. I think I'm gonna just do something to the volume. Just adjust it one more time. I can see. Okay. That should be good enough. Anyway, yeah, she processed my specimen. I'm ready to go. Oh, by the way, that's our protagonist right there. Okay, moving on. Big Brother is watching you. That song slaps. It's not gonna slap anymore once you keep on hearing it. She has a reflection. She is a real person.
Excellent.
She is an android.
Please proceed into the chamber lock after completing each test. First, however, note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grid will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it. For instance, the Aperture Science Weighted Storage Cube.
I can handle it. Give me a pie dance for 10 hours. Have no fear. That or, billboard attack. Fucking thing.
Please place the weighted storage cube on the 1500 megawatt Aperture Science Heavy Duty Super Colliding Super Button.
I mean, I'm used to a lot of first-person shooter games, but not actually having anyone behind the camera. I think they all technically do.
Perfect. Please move quickly to the chamber lock, as the
let me
effects
out.
of prolonged exposure to the button are not part of this
Let
test.
me out. I moved a little too slow. Normally I'm able to complete this game in about like an hour and 15 minutes. I know that there are quicker speed runs, like, 14 minutes long. But since I'm not planning to speed run this, I'm just gonna be making commentary and having fun with you guys and all that good stuff. It's gonna be not my quickest run of it. Technically, but like no character model aside from an arm. Well, I think maybe most first-person shooters
You're
don't.
doing very well. Please be advised that a noticeable taste of blood is not part of any test protocol, but is an unintended side effect of the Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grid, which may, in semi-rare cases, emancipate dental fillings, crowns, tooth enamel, and teeth.
I think they actually do give characters a character model, like a full-body character model. I'm gonna go like this. Fine.
Very good. You are now in possession of the Aperture Science handheld portal device. With it, you can create your own portals. These intradimensional gates have proven to be completely safe. The device, however, has not. Do not touch the operational end of the device. Do not look directly at the operational end of the device.
You missed out
Do
on
not
an orange
submerge
milk,
the
Henry. It
device
tastes
in
like
liquid, even
moose
partially.
milk.
Most importantly, under no circumstances should...
That sounds disgusting.
Please
Orange
proceed to the chamber lock. Mind the gap.
Whee! I love flinging myself. But yeah, I think most first-person games do actually have a like a full-body model for the character. They just don't really give you the
Well
opportunity to
done.
look at them.
Remember, the Aperture Science Bring Your Daughter to Work Day is the perfect time to have her tested.
Fuck you. I don't know how I feel about orange milk. I once had strawberry milk on accident. I thought it was skim milk because the way they color-coded it, like... So I guess, like, whole milk is red, 2% milk is like a dark blue, skim milk is light blue, and strawberry milk... Well, actually, no, skim milk was either pink or a light blue. And when they introduced strawberry milk, it was pink.
Welcome to test chamber 4. You're doing quite well.
But the point is, I accidentally had strawberry milk when I intended to have skim milk, and it was awful. Why did they just... See, they just drop random radios, too. Anyway. Just littering everywhere. Oh. My cube gun got stuck.
Once again, excellent work. As part of a required test protocol, we will not monitor the next test chamber. You will be entirely on your own. Good luck.
It tastes like milk with fruity cereal, but without the cereal. Yeah, still sounds nasty in my book. I don't like fruity milk. I like my creamy stuff. Okay. Lock time. Whoop. Why are you not opening? Weird. That door should have opened. Hmm. Interesting. Huh. Okay, that was supposed to open up the door. It's a little bit weird. Okay, I've never had that happen before. Maybe a glitch. Shit. Do I have to seriously do this again? Let's do this again. I've legit never had that. Whoops. I've never had that happen before. But that was supposed to open up the door. I think I just went a little too crazy on pressing the buttons. You like my milk? Stop it! Inappropriate. Don't make me ban you. Okay. There we go. That was the oddest thing.
As part of a required test protocol, our previous statement suggesting that we would not monitor this chamber was an outright fabrication. Good job. As part of a required test protocol, we will stop enhancing the truth in 3, 2...
Still one of the weirdest things I've encountered in this game. I've never had that happen. But I must have just, like, pressed the button too many times. And it went crazy, and it wouldn't open anymore. Anyway, that's over. Hopefully we won't have any more hiccups.
While safety is one of unbelievable, you
Subject name here.
must be the
I didn't even let her
brighter.
finish.
Subject hometown here.
I can ban you, I just don't want to. You're like my arch nemesis that's become a little too familiar.
Warning devices are required on all mobile equipment. However, alarms and flashing hazard lights have been found to agitate the high-energy pellet and have therefore been disabled for your safety. Good. Now use the Aperture Science unstationary scaffold to reach the chamber lock.
Another thing is, about this game is having to wait for these goddamn platforms to come. And I know that speedrunners, they played this so many times that they know how to time. They know how to time it just right so that they can hop on the platform, like, right when it comes. I'm not like that. Not that advanced. Life gets too boring without an arch nemesis. Enemies delivers to enemies. We went full circle. We made a full 180. Or not full 180. 360. Fuck me. Not responding, but don't worry. That happens a lot. I think it's
Please
just my
note
computer.
that we have added a consequence for failure. Any contact with the chamber floor will result in an unsatisfactory mark on your official testing record, followed by death. Good luck.
Alright, in it goes. Gotta make sure I don't fall in the scoop. Come on. I don't know if you can hear that bell outside, but that's one of the little ice cream carts. I haven't seen the ice cream trucks in a long time. Or not seen, well, both seen and heard. Because you can definitely hear them.
Very
I
impressive.
just haven't
Please
heard them in a
note
long
that
time.
any appearance of danger is merely a device to enhance your testing experience.
I don't know how much or how little my microphone is picking up right now, as far as background noise goes.
The Enrichment Center regrets to inform you that this next test is impossible. Make no attempt to solve it.
You're so pessimistic, Gladys.
Fantastic. You remain resolute and resourceful in an atmosphere of extreme pessimism.
Isn't it like a padded cell? I feel like I'm in a straitjacket every time I come into this elevator. I always figured the ice cream trucks were supposed to have a really nice, pleasant jingles, but an ice cream truck in my neighborhood just has a really annoying ring sound. There was this one story on Tumblr, I think it was. It was
Hello again. To reiterate, previous one. For momentum.
there was this it wasn't an ice cream van. It was like a knife sharpening van that would just kind of come by and play this really like foreboding bell ringing. Time to fling myself. Guess I'll go fuck myself.
Spectacular. You appear to understand how a portal affects forward momentum, or to be more precise, how it does not.
Time to go fling myself.
Momentum, a function of mass and velocity, is conserved between portals. In
Get an ice cream
layman's
truck and
terms,
blast some kind
speedy
of
thing
brutal
goes
death
in,
metal.
speedy thing comes out.
I would buy death metal ice cream. That sounds like if Kuma's Corner switched from hamburgers and started doing ice cream instead. It would be very cringy. I don't know if you guys have... I think Kuma's Corner is more of a local thing. Which, Devin, if you come to visit, I'm not going to take you there because the burgers are overpriced and gimmicky. And they're not that good. But, they have a bunch of these, like, burgers that are themed, like, different metal bands. Like, they got one for Ghost, which I know is your favorite band. And then the Ghost Burger has a communion wafer on it. And there's some other ones for different other metal bands. Why is that? I want metal gimmick burger. Alright,
The
fine.
Enrichment Center promises to always provide a safe testing environment. In dangerous testing environments, the Enrichment Center promises to always provide useful advice. For instance, the floor here will kill you. Try to avoid it.
Oops. Killed myself. It happens.
Promises to always provide useful advice. For instance, the floor here will kill you. Try to avoid it.
We'll go get the gimmicky, overpriced metal poser burger. Okay. I just gotta let it keep it open. How do you think the conversation between the people who make the community wafers in the restaurant goes? Yeah, I need to put these on a burger. I'll pay you to make you feel better. Sacrilege. There we go. I gotta wait for this thing to come back to me. Catholic Church don't give a shit. This is where I get my second part of the portal gun.
The device has been modified so that it can now manufacture 2 linked portals at once. As part of an optional test protocol, we are pleased to present an amusing fact. The device is now more valuable than the organs and combined incomes of everyone in.
Subject hometown here.
Alright, come here, platform. Take me back. Okay. I like this music. This is like the least creepy music in the game. And now it's gone. Oh, it's still playing. Okay. This one.
Get Lucy to fling yourself.
Get ready to
Fling
fuck
into
yourself.
space.
Fuck into space. Whee! This is so much fun. Whee!
We...
watched a video where someone managed to get two portals so close together they yeeted the player out of bounds and broke the game. I wonder if that's like a glitch that certain speedrunners use. I know in Portal 2 that there's a mod that you can install where you get a third portal that it's green and it's rectangular shaped. And it can make you travel through time, but I haven't played Portal 2 yet, so I don't.
Now that you are in control of both portals, this next test could take a very long time. If you become lightheaded from thirst, feel free to pass out. An intubation associate will be dispatched to revive you with peptic salve and adrenaline.
No! Oh, I got it. I just made it. Thank God. Whoa! Oh! Why did it... Okay. Hmm. Get this right. Where's the companion cube? I want the cube. The companion cube is coming up. These are just regular cubes. Our companion cube, the one with the heart on it, is making up here soon.
As part of a previously mentioned required test protocol, we can no longer lie to you. When the testing is over, you will be missed.
It might be the next room that we get the companion cube. We're gonna get the heart shape, or the companion cube with the heart on it soon. And then we get to exterminate it. Not exterminate it, euthanize it. There we go, 14. Okay, not this room.
All subjects intending to handle high-energy gamma-leaking portal technology must be informed that they may be informed of applicable regulatory compliance issues. No further compliance information is required or will be provided, and you are an excellent test subject.
Okie dokie. I hope nothing bad happens to the companion cube. Yeah, it would be a great shame if it fell into the fire. I hope the companion cube gets to live a nice, long, happy life. Keep dreaming. Okay, I gotta be careful here. I still want to get hit by that thing. Okay. I just had to remind myself what color of portal I used for that. There we go. Hopefully that'll do the trick.
Very, very good. A complimentary victory lift has been activated in the main chamber.
Party!
The Enrichment Center is committed to the well-being of all participants. Cake and grief counseling will be available at the conclusion of the test. Thank you for helping us help you help us all.
We'll get the companion cube soon, don't worry. And it's gonna freeze. Flinging myself is just my absolute favorite thing to do. Whoops, forgot. Let's do it again. Do it one more time. Speedy thing comes in, speedy thing comes out. Whee! Oops. Ah! Fuck. I did it wrong. Wasn't there a theory that the companion cube had other experiment subjects inside them, or is that canon? That I have no idea about. I mean, Whoa. Woo! There we go. Yeehaw! This is one of those sort of timed things. Got timed just right.
Did you know you can donate one or all of your vital organs to the
Oh, that's
Aperture
practice.
Science
Not
Self-Esteem
good
Fund
ways.
for Girls? It's true.
That's good and creepy. I mean, that makes sense why it's weighted. I mean, unless they put like a bunch of cinder blocks inside of it. I'll have to look into that later on. Find out if that's canon or not. Okay.
Due to mandatory scheduled maintenance, the appropriate chamber for this testing sequence is currently unavailable. It has been replaced with a live fire course designed for military androids. The Enrichment Center apologizes for the inconvenience and wishes you the best of luck.
These fucking things scare the crap out of me. These sentry turrets. Just imagine if Lord Zane had these instead of Shin Fan. Humans wouldn't fuck with him at all. Genius would be non-existent.
I don't blame you.
Yoink.
Hey. Critical error.
They just have a heart attack and die. Yoink.
Please put me down.
You're the boss.
Shutting down.
I'm evil. I want to show this to you guys. This is when it starts to get really, really creepy. They got the help written in clearly not blood. That's just marker or Sharpie. cake is a lie, the cake is a lie, the cake... There it is. That's the infamous image that everyone's so familiar with. Trusted friend in... something. Got some... Well, it's canon that the companion cubes are at least alive to some degree. The turrets are so cute that you being scared of them is hurting their feelings. Well, maybe if they didn't attack me, I wouldn't be so afraid of them. I have to fling this. I just realized that these they were using whatever. It's like that's not an actual stove. That's like a tower. Or something. Anyway, crouch. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of this hellhole and go back to the friendly sentry turrets. Alright, time to die. They're cute and they're scary. They make me shit my pants. Ah! Target. And they have a heart attack. Look at that. That's my blood. They did that to me. Bastard. Hopefully this knocks it over. Oh shit.
Would you come over here?
Well, you know what? I could just... No, I'm not gonna do that. You know why? Because,
Deploying. Are you still there? Goodbye.
I'm gonna fucking die.
There you are.
There you are. I'm gonna go in here, get some debris. Pick this up. No, I cannot. Shit. Maybe I can... Oh. I can pick this up. You're coming with me. I need you to help me kill the sentry turrets. It's funny when you make them fall through the portal loop. Yeah. That too. Her herself in confusion. Okay. Now it's time to use this cube as basically a human shield.
Shutting down.
Look at that. There's gonna be... Yeah, there's bullet holes in it. It saved my life. And I owe it all to the cube. No, no. No, I'm not. There he goes, falls through the portal loop.
Deploying.
Alright, time to shit my pants. It shot me. Luckily I didn't die. I love to kill these things by dropping their brethren's dead bodies on them. Oh, that one didn't do it. Yeah, I don't think it's heavy enough. Oh. Oh, it did work. Okay. It's kind of creepy how they have these little observation decks. Gotta be very cautious right here. There's oh, wait, I want to do this.
To ensure the safe performance of all authorized activities, do not destroy vital testing apparatus.
Fuck you and your camera. I gotta keep a safe distance from these guys.
Who are you?
Your worst nightmare. Ah! Oh.
Are you still
Oh shit! It's still alive.
Help.
Wow.
I don't need
That was kind of botched. Behind you.
Hey,
Oh,
Well
watch
done,
this.
Android. The Enrichment Center once again
Watch
reminds
it get
you
vaporized.
that Android Hell is a real place where you will be sent at the first sign of defiance.
Oh, I'm evil. It died a slow and painful death. Poor Tura. No, poor me. Okay, here's the
vital
companion cube.
apparatus vent will deliver
Your friend's
a
here.
weighted companion cube in 3, 2, 1.
Here's your friend. Here's your
This
BFF.
weighted companion cube will accompany you through the test chamber. Please take care of it.
I'm gonna get it shot. I'm gonna use it as a shield. It's a human shield. I already
The
shot
symptoms
it.
most commonly produced by enrichment center testing are superstition, perceiving inanimate objects as alive, and hallucinations. The enrichment center reminds you that the weighted companion cube will never threaten to stab you and, in fact, cannot speak.
Oh shit! Because I know he was gonna bounce off the wall and come the other way, coming from behind, but I failed.
The enrichment center reminds you that the weighted companion cube will never threaten to stab you and, in fact, cannot speak.
Yeah, because there's a dead body inside. Anyway, I'm gonna bring my cube with me. Go on, cube. Run and live. Alright, time for you to protect me again. Oh! So much for that. You were supposed to protect me! At least this game is very forgiving, if you get killed.
The enrichment center reminds you that the weighted companion cube cannot speak. In the event that the weighted companion cube does speak, the enrichment center urges you to disregard its advice.
So that might be where the theory is coming from. They like put a body inside of it that they think is dead. But it turns out that there's still someone alive inside. I'm like, don't go! Don't do it! Don't trust Gladys, she's evil. She's got a robot voice. And in the second game, Gladys says they're sentient. I know that after I euthanized my companion cube, she's like, wow, you were really quick to do that. You must be really evil. You're a terrible person. Oh, by the way, while we're at it, while we're exploring places we're not supposed to be exploring. Let's see if I can't get in there. Gonna wait for that thing to come. Yeah. Can't really get inside, but you can see that there is a lot of, like, somebody who obviously fell in love with the companion cube. Actually, yeah, no, not yet. Alright, where's my cube? Alright, there he is. Come with me. I'm sorry for getting you all shot up. It was for my own safety. He's with me. Oh, well, the cube made it. I didn't. Oil companion cube just waiting for me.
You did it. The weighted companion cube certainly brought you good luck. However, it cannot accompany you for the rest of the test and, unfortunately, must be euthanized. Please escort your companion cube to the Aperture Science Emergency Intelligence Incinerator.
I feel bad. I can't kill Devin's best friend. Look at the... Been through enough already. I'd rather die than kill my companion cube. POV, you're the companion cube.
Rest assured that an independent panel of ethicists has absolved the Enrichment Center, Aperture Science employees, and all test subjects of any moral responsibility for the companion cube euthanizing process.
A noble sacrifice. It was either me or the cube, and I couldn't choose the cube. Anyway, that was for you, cube. Now I gotta kill you now. Oh. It's okay. I just couldn't find it in my heart to do it. Oh, is my cube still... Where is my cube? Is he... Oh, damn it. I gotta do all this again. That's okay. Yes, we did die. But it's okay. I know where I'm going. I know what I need to do.
You did it. The weighted companion cube certainly brought you good luck. However, it cannot accompany you for the rest of the test and, unfortunately, must be euthanized. Please escort your companion cube to the Aperture. You euthanized your faithful companion cube more quickly than any test subject on record. Congratulations.
I'll never be able to live with myself now. I'm a bad person. I am depressed.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Oh, I can't wait to smoke some pot. Okay. Ah, shit. I did not space that out well.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
No, no, I jumped. I seriously did jump. We're gonna hear
The
that.
experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
There we go. Oh, okay. I almost fell off there. That was close. Milkshake pouches. What? That's a little weird. No. Oopsies. Okay, okay. There we go. This is another one of those. This is another room that when I first played this game I got kind of stuck on. They're gonna shoot at me.
Hello.
Sir, target lost. I gotta kill all these cute little turrets. Gross. It wasn't supposed to do that. That's not the first time this has happened in this room, though. Now rest forever. There's one more. Yeah, Yoda can find thought, why not? Remember to save. I don't need to save in this game. This game auto-saves. Okay. Now. Now what I need to do... So getting the timing on that just right was initially what confused me about this room. I was like, what do I do? I can't get it right. The drumsticks are good enough though. What kind of ice cream is it? Just, you know, chocolate and vanilla or something else? Whee! I got my cube. There we go. missed my platform. I think the only ice cream I have in my freezer right now is Italian ice. I'm addicted to that stuff now ever since I got it at Devin's house. They've got vanilla chocolate, a double chocolate, and like unicorn. What is like some sort of like fruit? Like what exactly is unicorn? Oh, I like this room. But it also, if you get motion sickness, this would be the worst room for you to be in. You'll see why. Sorry, new cube. No, we're not ready for another new cube in our lives. We're not ready to hurt again. A lover scorned. That. Whoop, 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 whoop. So now you see why you can get really turned around in this place. Whee!
Well done. Be advised that the next test requires exposure to uninsulated electrical parts that may be dangerous under certain conditions. For more information, please attend an Enrichment Center Electrical Safety Seminar.
So, okay, unicorn is like strawberry and bubblegum ice cream with strawberry syrup instead of chocolate. Yeah, that sounds like something that, like, a little kid would come up with. Like, I want strawberry and bubblegum and chocolate and Jolly Ranchers and Sour Patch Kids. And, like, just overloaded with everything.
Welcome to the final test. When you are done, you will drop the device in the Equipment Recovery Annex. Enrichment Center regulations require both hands to be empty before any cake.
Well, the milkshake pack is good. It tastes like chocolate ice cream. Well, that's good. At least there's that. Alright, fuck that camera.
For your own safety, do not destroy vital testing apparatus.
Anyway, we're gonna get the cake, guys. It's cake time. Oh, almost. Okay, here it is. Cake time!
Congratulations. The test is now over. All Aperture technologies
Ooh.
remain safely operational up to 4,000
Ooh, I can't wait to be
degrees
baked.
Kelvin. Rest assured that there is absolutely no chance of a dangerous equipment malfunction.
Yay,
prior
I can't
to
wait to
victory
die.
Incandescence. Thank you for participating in this Aperture Science computer-aided enrichment activity. Goodbye.
Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. I like living. Fuck this shit. You get to be the cake! POV, you're the cake.
What are you doing? Stop it. I... We are pleased that you made it through the final challenge where we pretended we were going to murder you. We are very, very happy for your success. We are throwing a party in honor of your tremendous success.
It's gonna be
Place the
tremendous.
device on the ground, then lie on your stomach with your arms at your sides.
Assume
A
the party
party
position.
associate will arrive shortly to collect you for your party. Make no further attempt to leave the testing area.
What are you
Assume the
doing?
party escort submission position or you will miss the party.
Time to party. You know, the way that Gladys's voice will like slow down and speed up and, you know, get deeper and higher pitched reminds me of this. One of my sisters was going to Sylvan for like some extra help with like school and stuff, and she was listening to this this cassette tape that was a listening exercise, like a listening comprehension thing, and there was a problem with the audio with the tape recorder, and it would slow down and speed up the tape in random intervals. So there would be this tape, and it was like, I don't know, Karen. Yeah.
Hello? Where are you? I know you're there. I can feel you here.
I don't know, Karen. Imagine Gladys as a listening comprehension exercise. Alright, I'm ready to party. This room fucked me up so much when I played it. I like the puzzle solving, but the timed puzzle solving with imminent death is super stressful to me. Oh, are you talking about the one where you're almost going to die? Yeah. Yeah. I just like... Yeah, like, I'm the same way. I like puzzles, but when time is brought into it, it gets a little bit stressful. There we go.
What are you doing? You haven't escaped, you know. You're not even going the right way.
Alright, I get to be the companion cube again.
Is anyone there?
I'm with you, my brethren. Take me to companion cube hell. Oh no, no. I'm going to regular android hell. God damn it. I don't want this. Oh no, I'm going to the App Store.
Okay, the test is over now. You win. Go back to the recovery annex for your cake. It was a fun test, and we're all impressed at how much you won. The test is over. Come back.
I'm so tired of winning.
Somebody cut the cake. I told them to wait for you, but they cut out any. There is still some left if you hurry.
Going on a ride. I like that whoever was here, first of all, they had enough blood to make this 2D, or actually, no, it's almost 3D in a way. Like, he didn't have to, you know, do all those lines for the arrow. He could have just gone, like, 1 line, 2 lines, 3, and then 3 lines. They went the extra mile, and even did a little square around the picture of the person. You know, you're trying to escape this place as quick as possible, and this guy just thought, you know what, why wouldn't I just add some extra artistic details? You know, why not? It turned around. There are 2 yeah. I tend to be like the stealth type. I don't like to well, if it's something that I'm familiar with, I will charge right in. Cuz I'm familiar with what to do. But if it's something that I have never played before, I'll just be like, can I go in here? Eh. I hate stealth. It stresses you out.
You're not even going the right way.
Just shoot people in the head.
You think you're going.
Yeah, but then
I don't think you're going where you think you're going.
is the thing on? She's like, okay, Glass, you're not funny. You're also not a stealth person. You just charge right in. Wow, you never struck me as a Leroy Jenkins type of person, Ed. No
And then
way.
it was all we pretended we were going to murder you. That was great.
I can't wait to die.
Is anyone there?
Ugh. Here we go. Broke the game again. That's over. I love when that happens. Don't you?
You really shouldn't be here. This isn't safe for you. It's not too late for you to turn back. I'm not angry. Just go back to the testing area.
I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. There we go. Not gonna lie, you strike me as a calm person who could be good at Metal Gear. You enjoy tactics, but not necessarily charging, but definitely don't like stealth as much. Should add a sick guitar riff to that and some vocal chords. Turns out Shell isn't running for her life. She's just pissed off about the cake. You ever just go on an angry run?
I feel
Whoa!
sorry for you, really, because you're not even in the right place.
There it is again with the arrow with extra
It's
details.
funny, actually, when you think about it. Someday we'll remember this and laugh, and laugh, and laugh. Oh boy.
Whoa! Whoa!
Well,
Shit.
you may as
Oopsies.
well come on back.
Whoops! I got squashed and I got drowned. I got drowned. Oh well. That's why this game is so forgiving. My stupid ass. Whoa!
Sorry for you, really, because you're not even in the right place. You should have turned left before. It's funny, actually, when you think about it. Someday we'll remember this and laugh, and laugh, and laugh. Oh boy. Well, you may as well come on back.
I don't like all the stealth missions in games where if you get caught, you lose, where it just feels like you're not being able to fight back. Yeah, that's true. I mean, like, if you can at least, like, it's like, okay, shit, they caught me, but now I can fight for my life. That's okay. Hey, Catherine. Yes, for playing Portal today. We're getting close to the, not totally towards the end, but we're getting there. I think we're getting close to the part. Okay, I want to climb in here and show you guys all the... Yeah, there's water, there's another help. There's some, like, console shit. Anyway, we're coming up to the part with all the, with some more sentry turrets. This part also made me shit my pants. Metaphorically.
Who's there? Put me
Get out of my
down.
face.
Uh-oh.
Behind you. Early Saturday or shrimp earlier today. Yeah, I mean, I usually don't...
Who are you?
I don't really have much of a schedule. But I figure I usually stream on, at 6 o'clock on Saturday. Because, Devin has to work tomorrow. You can't stay up too late.
You're not a good person. You know that, right?
Type
Good people
sorry.
don't end up here.
I'm not a good person, I'm a
Can you
bad
hear
person.
me?
Get out of my way. Nope. Too far there. So does Jordo. Yeah. That food service life. I do.
Put me down. Shutting down.
He had a heart attack. So yeah. I always do post schedules on Discord. And I'll post announcements on social media in general about when I'm gonna go live that day. But Discord, which hasn't posted the link already. Saturday's the only day he does the early shift. Makes sense.
This is your fault. It didn't have to be like this. I'm not kidding now. Turn back, or I will kill you.
I'm just gonna make
I'm
a
going
mess.
to kill you.
Fuck
And
you.
all the cake is gone.
Here comes
You
Shell with a
don't
chair.
even care, do you? This is your last chance.
I'm gonna charge into the room that Glass is in with the chair. WWE style. Here comes Shell with a chair. Oh, chair's on fire. Oh, cool. Yeah, take that. Take that chair. I'm getting rid of your equipment. I hate you. Oh, this looks expensive. It would be a shame if it were to get vaporized. Oh, what's this? Plans? Your research? That you spent a lot of time on? Oh, well, fuck you. Fuck you and your research. Have you ever played Quantum Conundrum? No, I can not say I have. I will not leave until I've destroyed every single thing. Okay, I'm done. Right, come and get me. What's it about? Quantum Conundrum. We go. Over there! Hey Henry, you should play the Stanley Parable sometime. Yeah, that name sounds familiar. I think Robbie played it once. Is that the one with, It was made by the same person as Portal, also very similar but more cartoony. Yeah. I think I told you how this game apparently takes place in the Upper Peninsula. Okay, here. Oh, wait. We're coming up to the part, like another sentry turret part. A bunch of them are gonna come out of, a bunch of doors are gonna open up and they're gonna try to shoot at me. But I'm one step ahead of them. I'm not gonna let that happen. Yeah, that's definitely an idea. If you can, because I have a terrible memory, if you scroll down the page a little ways, there's a suggestion box that you can submit suggestions into. So, if you drop it there, I'll be more likely to remember it. Like, just an interactive game with one of the real endings. You have a bunch of endings depending on what you choose to do, and it's just silly. Yeah. I have awoken... Whoa! I have awakened the monsters. Dead! Scaring the shit out of me.
Hello.
You're first.
Target lost. Hibernating. Hello. Critical error. Hey, malfunction. I don't blame you.
As I recall, you're basically going through your uncle's house and you're some kind of mad scientist. Yeah, that sounds familiar. I think Robbie did play that game a long, long time ago when it came out.
Hey,
I remember this other game that Robbie played.
I don't hate you.
Oh, that was right here. Nope. Killed that one already. Okay. Go up there.
Put me down.
Okay. The voice says, "Put me down," and I'm like, "Oh, with pleasure. You're the boss." Hello.
Hey. Wow.
The music lets you know it's real now. Yep. That's a sign of good game design when the music sets the tone. You know what's going on based on
No hard feelings.
Well, at least he forgives me. Could be worse.
Who are you? Are you safe?
There are... There's one more. I think. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Searching. Malfunction. Critical error.
Okay. I think that's all of them. If there aren't, they'll strike me down. There's that goddamn music again. Okay. Mm.
Shutting down.
Shutting down. I wish I could be that peaceful as I die. Oop. again. I need more force. I need more force in my fall. There we go. Knock my pistols down. Alright, we're getting close to the end. This feels very final, doesn't it? Do you know why Shell was able to survive so many gunshot turrets from the trailers from Portal 2 tell you? Isn't she an android, though? So she's not, like, completely human. Okay. Let's watch a little slideshow, guys. Little thing about Black Mesa. Just some boring business shit. Something Black Mesa is our rival, and we gotta do better than them. We gotta compete. Dollars and cents, competing with Black Mesa. What is Black Mesa? Just go through the whole. They're doing better than us. The turrets fire the whole bullet, meaning bullets are still in their casings and can't pierce you easily. Oh. Gotcha. But it's only if they hit you enough times, though. I want to burn more for chairs. I'm bringing this chair with me. It's mine.
Well, you found me. Congratulations. Was it worth it? Because despite your violent behavior, the only thing you've managed to break so far is my heart. Maybe you could settle for that, and we'll just call it a day. I guess we both know that isn't going to happen. You chose this path. Now I have a surprise for you. Deploying surprise in 5, 4... Time out for a second. That wasn't supposed to happen. Do you see that thing that fell out of me? What is that? It's not the surprise. I've never seen it before. Never mind. It's a mystery I'll solve later. By myself. Because you'll be dead.
I'm a troublemaker.
I wouldn't bother with that thing. My guess is that touching it will just make your life even worse, somehow. Where are you taking that thing?
You know damn well where I'm
I don't
going.
want to tell you your business, but if it were me, I'd leave that thing alone. Do you think I'm trying to trick you with reverse psychology? I mean, seriously now. You're kidding me. Did you just set that aperture science thing, we don't know what it does, into an aperture science emergency intelligence incinerator? That has got to be the dumbest thing that— Whoa.
You're essentially being shot by one
I figured
bullet.
out what that thing you just
Okay. Well, wouldn't that hurt even more? If
It
they're
was a
blunt?
morality core they
What
installed
the
after
fuck
I
is
flooded
that?
the enrichment
Why did my
center
balls
with
drop?
a deadly neurotoxin to make me stop flooding the enrichment center with a deadly neurotoxin. So get comfortable while I warm up the neurotoxin emitters.
Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense.
Huh. That core may have had some ancillary responsibilities. I can't shut off the turret defenses. Oh well. If you want my advice, you should just lie down in front of a rocket. Then the neurotoxin. Alright. Keep doing whatever it is you think you're doing. Killing you and giving you good advice aren't mutually exclusive. The rocket really is the way to go. That thing you burned up isn't important to me. It's the fluid catalytic.
I interrupted her.
You think you're doing some damage?
2 + 2 is...
In base 4, I'm fine. I let you behavior. Well, you've
Oh, now it's
managed to
dead.
destroy
Or
that
we'll
part
find a
of
way.
me. Unfortunately, as much as I'd love to now, I can't get the neurotoxin into your head any faster. I'd just like to point out that you were given every opportunity to succeed. There was even going to be a party for you. A big party that all your friends were invited to. I invited your best friend, the companion cube. Of course, he couldn't come because you murdered him. All your other friends
This is the
couldn't
one that
come
does
either
the,
because you don't have any
the
other
ingredients
friends because
for
of how
the-
unlikable you are.
Well, this is
It
the
says so right
recipe,
here in your
little
personnel
eyeball.
file. Unlikable, liked by no one. A bitter, unlikable loner whose passing shall not be mourned, shall not be mourned. That's exactly what it says. Very formal, very official. It also says you were adopted. So
I
that's
was
funny
adopted?
too.
Wow. That was nice of my parents to adopt me.
Speaking of curiosity, you're curious about what happened. Yes. Neurotoxin. So deadly. Joking.
I'm kidding.
When I said deadly neurotoxin, the deadly was in massive sarcasm quote. I could take a bath in this stuff, put it on
Damn it.
cereal, rub it right into my eyes. Honestly, it's not deadly at all.
To me.
You, on the other hand, are going to
Damn
find its
it.
deadliness a lot
Hit her,
less
hit her,
fun.
hit her.
Who's gonna make the cake when I'm gone? You.
God damn it.
You're wasting your time. And believe me, you don't have a whole lot left to waste. What's your point anyway?
Thing's being stubborn.
Well then,
Lyda,
the
stop
last
moving
thing
around.
you want to do is hurt me. I have your brain scanned and permanently backed.
There we go.
Which it's just about to.
Come on.
Don't believe me? Here, I'll
Glad
put you
shoot
on.
yourself.
That's you. That's how dumb you sound. You've been wrong about every single thing you've ever done, including this thing. You're not smart. You're not a scientist. You're not a doctor. You're not even a full-time employee. Where did your
I
life
feel
go
so
wrong?
valued.
Are you trying to escape?
Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, I need to get that
Things have
goddamn thing.
changed since the last time you left the building. What's going on up there will make you
Wish.
we're back in here. I have an infinite capacity for knowledge,
There we go.
and even I'm
Gotcha.
not sure what's going on outside. All I know is I'm the only thing standing between us and
Peyton spawned.
Yeah, I was. Unless you have a plan for building some simple computer parts in a big hurry, this place isn't going to be safe much longer. Good job on that, by the way. Sarcasm, save self-test complete.
And that's it. That's the game.
Okay, enough. I deleted it.
No matter what happens now, you're dead.
You're still shocking. You might don't, but believe me, you're dead. The part of you that could have survived indefinitely is gone. I just trapped you from the permanent target. Your entire life has been a mathematical plan.
Hang on a second. Right. We'll be back with some.
Thank you for assuming the party escort submission position.
Camera's gonna go back on. I got something. Not the same thing as a portal cake, but it is a cake. It's a strawberry shortcake. They don't have portal cakes at the grocery store. And I'm not talented enough to make my own. 'Cause I made it through this game, goddammit. That's why I get my cakes. I'm a little princess who gets spoiled with strawberry shortcake. See, we get it. We get our cake. Have your cake and eat it too.
This was a triumph. I'm making a note here, huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Aperture Science.
Okay, we get the happy ending, even though we died a bunch of times.
We do what we must,
And we killed our companion cube,
we can.
which is guilt that we'll live with for the rest of our lives.
For the good of all of us, except the ones who are dead. But there's no sense crying over every mistake. You just keep on trying till you run out of cake. And the science gets done, and you make a neat gun for the people who are still alive.
Companion cube is in
I'm not even
a better place now. It's in companion cube hell. Even companion cube hell is better than this test enrichment center.
Even though you broke my heart and killed me and tore me to pieces and threw every piece into a fire. As they burned, it hurt because I was so happy for you. Now these points of data make a beautiful line, and we're out of data, we're releasing on time. So I'm glad I got burned. Think of all the things we learned for the people who are still alive. Go ahead and leave me. I think I'd prefer to stay inside. Maybe you'll find someone else to help you. Maybe Black Mesa. That was a joke, haha, that chance. Anyway, this cake is great. It's so delicious and moist. Look at me still talking when there's science to do. When I look up there, it makes me glad I'm not you. I've experiments to run. There is research to be done on the people who are still alive. And believe me, I am still alive. I'm doing science and I'm still alive. I feel fantastic and I'm still alive. While you're dying, I'll be still alive. And when you're dead, I will be still alive. Still alive. Still alive.
Thank you for participating in this enrichment activity. The song is just I Live Bitch. Pretty much. Okay. So, I did make a promise that I was going to, play that game that Robbie made 6 years ago. And I mean, technically they didn't share it until later on, but like today's the anniversary that I got to play it, so. I'm gonna put up the BRB screen, and we're gonna come back and play, the letter. Not the other letter, which was released in 2017. It's like some sort of horror game. This one's better. This one's from 2015, the original. And it's RADIATA Stories themed, so it's even better. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick and put the rest of this cake away. But when we come back, we're gonna play that letter game. All right. All right. Enjoy listening to this god-awful song that we had to listen to throughout the entire game. Time to change the game. Sadly enough, there's no category, like a game category for indie games. There's a category for fucking hot tubs, but not for indie games. Go figure. So I think this one would go under games and demos. Just do that. Hot dog? What do you mean hot dog? Well, this is hot dog? What the fuck are you talking about, Devin? Anyway. Just, change the name of the title, maybe? City of Flowers Postal Service. Okay. No, I said hot tub, not hot dog. There's a category for a hot tub, like, just people, mostly girls, sitting in a hot tub. Or one of those, like, blow-up, inflatable pools. Those kiddie pools. I think it's ironic that they have a category for that, and they don't have a category for indie games. Anyway, here we can sit in the hot tub. Yeah, maybe I showed a little bit of if I put on a bikini, you guys would like me more. Whoop, that's a loud game. Hang on, let me adjust the volume a bit. I gotta do like a window capture, I think, for this. I've never... This is it. Okay, so this is a game that Robbie made way back in the day. Put it in here. Whatever. Anyway, so this is a visual novel. What is your name? And we talked about this in the Discord too. This was a game that was shared, I think, by Neri in the Discord. And it's one of the very few RADIATA Stories fan games that is out there. And this was done as like a birthday gift to me years ago. Slash, like, just them kind of dipping their toe in the water for making their own visual novel. But, we're gonna go with Henry. That's why the character's name is Henry by default. I was in the Gnome region on a mission from Vancouver to collect pointer threads. God damn it, why can't I read shit? Successfully, I started heading back to the city when I saw a whiteout. He was wearing a messenger bag and scattering on the winds were letters yet to be delivered. Though there was spattering of blood about his cuffs, though the monster that he had attacked him was slain. So this is sort of, I'm gonna let you guys choose which options we go with for this. What do you want to do? We killed Hap. Should we ask him if he's alright, or should we ask him if he needs a hand? We're gonna kill him? I don't think that's an option. I know all the answers. I know what answers you have to do to, you have to do to get the happy ending. But I want you guys to try it. Check out the boy, make sure he's not bleeding out. Do you need a hand dying? Okay. Fine, let's, Do you need a hand? The elf tensed up and turned to look at me. Sure. It took several minutes to chase them down, but I helped him recover the scattered posts. He reluctantly collected them from me, keeping as much distance between us as he could, and I returned them to his bag. Thank you. The white elf fidgeted with the strap on his pack. Oh, by the way, I'm Henry. I'm Hap. After introductions, Hap's figure lifted from the ground. Sorry, Henry, I should really get going now. He flew away from me, watching for a moment before soaring into the distance. As he had disappeared from my view, I glanced back to my surroundings. Huh. Settling on the ground in front of me was another letter. We had missed one. And then Zane's stamp Henry. I let out a sigh. White elves didn't take kindly to humans, but delivering the Pointera threads could wait. I couldn't just leave the letter. I traveled to the elf region in search of the small messenger. I had only just crossed the bridge into the Kuata region to the elf region when I passed a white elf perched on the rocks. He had a quill in his hand and scrawled energetically in a leafy notebook. I patted the letter in my pocket, wondering if maybe he knew the small messenger. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to get his attention or keep walking? This is choose your own adventure, folks. Ignore him. He's dumb. Yeah, fuck him. Even if he did know the messenger, he was focusing hard on whatever he was writing. I didn't want to disturb his concentration and headed deeper into the elf region in search of someone else who could help me. I feel like getting his attention would involve him stabbing us, so yeah, let's just keep walking. These bad news bears. I had gone everywhere that I could without setting foot right into the wetlands around me. The area before me looked like it would come to a dead end. I was about to turn back when I saw another pair of white elves. They studied the marsh intently, happily chatting with one another about their findings. With no farther to go, still unable to find the messenger, I waved to the elves. One of them paid little mind, more interested in the bugs that he had collected. The other floated nearer and set her feet to the ground before me, smiling broadly. Hello, what brings you all the way here? It's not every day that we get to see humans. She seemed genuinely intrigued, and for that I was relieved. I'm looking for a white elf named Hap. Hap? What do you need to find Hap for? I withdrew the letter from my pocket, and she gave me a cursory glance. He dropped this, and I was hoping to return it to him. She tapped her chin in thought. Unless he had a delivery for the dwarves, he's probably already in the City of Flowers. The guard may not let you in, but you can give it to them and they'll see it returned to Hap. Alright, thanks. She seemed as though she had more to say, excited to have seen a human in the elf region, and eager to ask all kinds of questions. But she held her tongue and offered me a small wave goodbye instead. I waved back and turned around. I had been wandering around the elf region for several minutes, when it occurred to me that I had no idea where the City of Flowers was. I had not seen any signs, and all around me were mountains and a marsh. I was about halfway between the writer and the scholars. Maybe I should ask nicely, one of them could point me in the right direction. Alright guys, decision time. Ask the writer, ask the scholars, or continue looking without help. I feel like Dora the Explorer. Just asking a question and having this awkward silence. Writers never hurt no one. The pen is mightier than the sword, Devon. I returned to where the writer had entertained his muse, the bridge back into the corridor region, distant but within view. He sat still where he had been when I had first arrived. His attention, however, was no longer on the pages in his notebook. A small smile curled at his lips, and his eyes danced as they met mine. Guess we got stabbed by Gil eventually. You look lost, human. Henry. Ah, Henry. Whatever are you doing all the way out here? I'm looking for a white elf, Hap. Poor. I pulled the letter from my pocket and held it up for the writer to see. He dropped this. The writer gazed curiously at the letter, intrigued enough to descend from his perch for a closer look. This letter is addressed to Lord Zane, our reader. He's been expecting it. Nobody expects the letter from Hap. You're already here, so perhaps you should deliver it personally. Me? But if I'm not mistaken, Hap will already have returned to Lord Zane in the City of Flowers. Either way, your destination is the same. But I was told that the guards might not let me in. They'll make an exception for this. If they give you trouble, tell them that Gil sent you. Tell them Marge sent ya. The writer returned to his perch, and I stared curiously at the letter in my hands. I hadn't imagined that it could be so important. Oh, one more thing. What is it? Where is the City of Flowers? An inconspicuous crack in the mountain, huh? That was more information than I had before speaking with the writer, but it was just vague enough that I was still completely lost. There were more cracks here and there, but none of them looked big enough for a human-shaped body to pass through. I was starting to think that the writer had lied to me. That white elves just fly over the mountain to get into their city, and there was never a path accessible to humans. That's when I found it. A crevice that looked like one crack in the entire mountain that could accommodate someone my size. As I stepped forward to enter the crevice, 2 white elves came down from above. Halt, human! That's as far as you go! I stood back, denied entry. But if these were the guards, then it was safe to assume that I had found the City of Flowers, and I was glad to have made it at last. State your business. I have a letter for Lord Zane. Please let me through. I'm sorry, what is this and where can I get it? Also, hi everyone. Oh, so this is a fan game that, my friend Robbie made about 6 years ago. In fact, I'm gonna link you guys to it. I'm sorry I didn't do it sooner, but, yeah. How you doing, Lex? We missed you. Okay, I'm gonna find it. Okay. This is the link to the game, guys. So, if you download that game, and extract it, and you play the file that says game.exe, even if your virus protector thing, your antivirus says like, oh, don't play this, it's bad, it's okay. Trust me. An elf never lies. Anyway. So, the guards looked to one another, exchanging silent thoughts, and then back to me. Yeah, you gotta tell us about the trip, Lex. Lord Zane is busy. He doesn't have time to humor your selfish treaties. Oh, no, this letter isn't from me. A messenger named Hap dropped in the Gnome region. It was fucking hot. Want some Mexican candy? I'm sure he would love some. I withdrew the letter so that I could examine it from a distance. Fine, but we'll deliver it. Like we said, this is as far as you go. Alright guys, accept or refuse. I burned through a crisp and I'm res a lobster. I bought about 3 years worth of candy, goddamn. That's probably about 3 lifetimes worth of candy for me, because I barely eat candy or sweets for that matter. That cake I just ate was my dinner for today. That's all I can handle. Except don't want to piss off the elves. Okay. Gil, the writer, had told me that I should deliver the wire myself. Yeah, it's spicy sweet candy, really good stuff. But after all the traveling I had done today, I just didn't have the energy left to challenge the guards. I handed the letter to them. Thank you. I waved farewell. They didn't wave back. I was satisfied having brought the letter this far, and relieved to finally be heading back to RADIATA. End. Okay, so that's the bad ending. I know how to get the good ending, so we're gonna start over. I'm gonna skip the parts that we already went through. Just gonna skip through all this because I don't want to read this shit again. We've had spicy gummy candy. Okay. So you guys were right that do you need a hand was a correct response. And you also were correct in keep walking. We're not supposed to talk to him yet. Remember to save. Okay, Hap. Remember to deliver your letters properly and not drop them. Okay. You're not always right. You were, actually, Ad was wrong last time. You weren't supposed to accept. Okay. Always right. I don't feel like it's really realistic to expect to get into the City of Flowers given everything. I may have just chosen the wrong option right there, because I was too busy pressing the spacebar, like, zooming through it. But you're actually supposed to go and talk to the scholars again. But it may work out okay. I'm gonna keep pressing on and see if things work out. Okay, halt human, this is as far as you go. I have a letter for Lord Zane. Use. Gil told me that I should deliver it myself. The guards looked to one another, eyes wide with surprise. Gil did? Gil wouldn't say something like that. One of the guards reached forward to snatch the letter. I hastily drew back. Well, he did. He said the letter was important and he told me that I should deliver it myself. Like it or not, I want to see it through. Stubborn human. It actually is possible. The guards muttered to one another for a minute, and I stood back, arms crossed. When they had reached an agreement, they looked back to me. Fine, deliver your letter and get lost. The guards retreated to their post, well above the crevice, and I was left to carry on. Hopefully they weren't too angry with me. I headed into the watery path, waded through the crevice. It was dark for a stretch, and I had to feel my way along the wall. But as soon as I could see a light ahead, the crevice opened wide, and at last I came out on the other side. There were paths laid out, huts built up out of all kinds of greenery, leaves, grass, stems, wood. There were flowers decorating everywhere. Zane's gonna be pissed when the human shows up. He's like, "Oh, I knew I smelt a rat!" I didn't have much time to take it in. It wasn't just beautiful scenery around me, but white elves too. And as soon as they noticed me, many of them stopped what they were doing. A human? What is a human doing here? Wait until Lord Zane hears about this. Hello. Amid the murmuring voices, I turned to face a particularly enthusiastic elf draw near. Where did you come from? Is Lord Zane finally going to accept trade with humans? Yeah, you know Keen would like that, because she really wants to open up a business and do trade with humans, but Zane is like, no! Zane from the top of the hill pulls out his sniper rifle and shoots. He's like, alright, stand still. This is only gonna hurt for a second. Okay, I shook my head. I'm sorry, I'm just here to deliver a letter. Oh, But you'll come back again, won't you? I would like to. Come with me. I would have concluded the conversation properly were it not for another elf taking me by the hand and eagerly pulling me deeper into the elven city. Most of the elves seemed appalled by my presence, but few were curious, or maybe just too young to have learned to hate humans like most of them did. Gil with his small Glock. Or like Skizz's, what was it? Mafia White Elves. When we came to a stop, I looked ahead at the hut before us. It was almost the size of the Elashian Order. Too big to be a residence. There's music and dancing here. If you're gonna stay a while, you should join us. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. But first, I really need to find Hap and Lord Zane. Tommy again. Hap? A bejeweled light elf stepped out from behind the leafy curtain-like doorway of the hut. How do you know Hap? I helped him pick up his letters in the Gnome region. Oh, so you must be Henry. That's right. Do you know where I can find him? This way. The bejeweled light elf rose above the walkway and began to lead me towards the hut at the peak of the path. At the same time, a much larger light elf came out of the hut. It must have been Lord Zane. His scowling face looked all around until he saw me. He came straight towards me. I shrank back, ducking behind the bejeweled light elf. There he is! The bejeweled light elf in front of me grinned and pointed to the small elf in Lord Zane's shadow, Hap. Oh, Hap's in trouble. Who are you? What are you doing here? My name is Henry, and Hap dropped this earlier. I came to return it. I pulled the letter out of my pocket and held it out for the elf lord. The elf lord glanced at the letter, and then stared intensely at me. His scowling features softened, and he accepted it gracefully. I smiled awkwardly. Lord Zane smiled back. I appreciate you delivering this to me, but I urge that you leave now. I nodded. I had been expecting that, and the longer I stood there, under his scrutiny, and that of all the other white elves to go watching us, the more I wished. Yeah, I chose the wrong option. I should have gone to talk to the scholars first before I talked to Gil, but I'll show you the true ending soon. The white elves watching us, the more I wished to go. He turned around, patted Hap's shoulder, and returned to his hut at the peak of the path. Hap hesitated to follow him. Of all letters, I can't believe I lost that one. Thank you for delivering it, Henry. We said goodbye, for probably the last time, and I finally returned to Theater Vancouver and RADIATA to turn in the pointer threats. Okay, so that's another bad ending. Bejeweled makes me think Ro covered herself with things like rhinestones, and then they kiss. Okay, I have to make sure not to choose the wrong thing again. I have to go slow. Don't zoom through the dialogue, Henry. Okay. Don't do it. That's bad. Cause I gotta show you guys. Oh, no. Wrong. I did it again. Oops. Henry A. Wait, go back. Shit. I keep on pressing buttons that I don't mean to. Okay. Getting a little too ahead of myself. I'll just go with it. Henry A. We're Henry A now. I mean, ironically enough, A is my middle initial. It stands for your ass. Do you need a hand? I don't tell people what my middle name is, though. Because then it's always followed Henry A. No, that would be Henry E.H. with a question mark. Henry A? Henry A? We get to be Canadian. His middle name is Ass. I will fully accept that over what my real middle name is. Because every time I tell people what my middle name is, they, it's always followed up with, oh, are you named after the baseball player? Not. don't give a shit about baseball. Okay. So far, so good. Slow and steady wins the race. I'm not reading this shit. Okay, so the correct response, we chose the wrong one last time, but, you're supposed to ask the scholars first. I decided to return first to where I had seen the scholars. When I got there, however, they were nowhere in sight. My shoulders slumped. I would have to try something else, and now you ask the writer. I returned to where the writer did. Yeah. So, that's the correct order. Entire ass. By the way, can you hear those cicadas outside? They're loud. I can hear them. And I've got the music playing in my ears. You can? Okay. Adds a little bit of atmosphere to the stream, doesn't it? It makes you truly feel like you're in the elf region. Okay. You have the loudest cicadas over there. The ones here aren't as loud. Yeah. It might be, I don't know if it's, like a species thing, or if it's just because, like, I have a tree in my front yard and I think that I have to sit in it. Unless they land on your shoulder and they freak the fuck out. Next to your ear. Next to your ear. I remember this one time I came across, a cicada that, I think it was hurt. It was on its back, and so, I don't think it could fly. So I picked it up, and, turned it, like, flipped it back around. And then it wasn't moving, it wasn't flying away, it wasn't running away. So I'm just like, you gotta get out of here. So I squeezed it, and it's like, yeah! And then it ran away. Yeah! It may be another species, because the sound is different, too. Huh. You're gonna have to show me what, New England cicadas sound like. I know the Japanese cicadas sound way different. Yeah, I remember when I played Nintendogs back in the day, and if you get the tatami room, and you play the game during the summer, you get to hear cicadas. But like when I heard the cicadas, I'm like, those don't sound like cicadas, like at least not the ones I'm used to hearing. But then I learned that like that's just the way Japanese cicadas sound. A human? What's a human doing here? I would like to... Maybe I will. You have to accept their invites in order to get in. Okay, that must have been Lord Zane. His scowling face looked all around until he saw me. He came straight towards me. I shrank back, ducking behind the bejeweled white elf. There he is! The bejeweled elf in front of me grinned and pointed to the small elf in Lord Zane's shadow. Hap, who are you? What are you doing here? Ah, my name is Henry. And Hap dropped this earlier. That's why I regret this shit. Okay, this is the different dialogue. The elf lord glanced at the letter, and then stared intensely at me. His scowling features softened, and he accepted it gracefully. I heard about what happened from Hap. I appreciate you taking the time to help my messenger and bring this here. It's not every day we meet a human like you. Unsure how to reply, I nodded quietly. Lord Zane popped the seal of the letter and unfolded its contents. He began to read aloud, his voice carrying across the whole of the elven city. Dearest brother, I'm sorry that I could not be with you on your special day. We had an incident in the brewery, and it had taken some time to get things under control. If you are available then, we would like to host the festivities in your honor on the 17th eve of the month. July 17th. Because this was done as a birthday gift to me. And my birthday's on July 5th, but we didn't get to, like, hang out on my actual birthday, but the July 17th was the day I came to visit, so that was, like, sort of our belated celebration. I know you're busy, but please respond when you can. And it turns out it already passed, probably. Though these words are long overdue, and though the years may seem less meaningful, the more they pass us by, I could never truly forget this day. Happy birthday, Zane. With love, Noguera. The elf lord looked up from the page, a smile reaching from ear to ear. Gathered all around us, the white elves cheered, and everybody clapped. Lord Zane's attention fell back onto me. His joy relaxed, but not soured in the least to be reminded that I was still here. Thank you. I had not heard from him in weeks. Ah, you're welcome. He glanced back at the letter. Normally, I wouldn't consider this, but for all the trouble you've gone through for my messenger and me, would you like to come to the Forest Metropolis with us? For a moment, I could do naught but stare. Of all the things I could possibly imagine happening, the return of the letter, this was definitely not one of them. Lord Zane eyed me expectantly. I would love to. Then I will see you again soon. His smile redoubling, Lord Zane turned about and strolled up the path back to his hut at the peak. The other white elves dispersed, chattering excitedly about the celebrations to come. The only two who remained nearby were Hap and his bejeweled friend. Paul letters, I can't believe I lost that one. Thank you for delivering it, Henry. I nodded. It was fun trying to find you again. Hap grinned in spite of himself. He's very embarrassed. I'll do a better job hiding from you at the party. Oh. I was relieved to finally deliver the letter, and it would be after dark by the time I arrived in RADIATA. I was eager to be home again. But I had a great time, and I was looking forward to seeing the elves again soon. And the happy ending. That's the ending of the letter. So that's the little self-insert fan game that Robbie made, which I should probably give them a shout out. So Robin Crow is the one who made this game. Hopefully that's not gonna fuck with the sound. Oh, it's not gonna work? There we go. Anyway, so yeah, that's go follow Robin Crow. They don't stream as often these days, but when they do, they usually play like Hollow Knight or Zwei. It's a good game. There's a lot of hard work put into this. Especially with the character design, like, holy shit. So, anyway, with that put aside, I think I'm gonna call the stream right here. I'm gonna be busy working this whole next week, so, but I will try to stream next Saturday, and of course there's gonna be a movie night. And we're gonna be screening, I'm not gonna tell you guys yet, I'll reveal that tomorrow. But the movie that we're screening on Friday is going to be a movie that Devin will be very happy to watch, and so look forward to that. It's gonna be good, and I'm looking to play RADIATA stories next Saturday when I stream next. I figure I'll go out with a bang because after next Saturday, I'm probably not going to be streaming at all for the next like 2 weeks, the 2 weeks following that, because I'm just going to be working like non-stop, like back to back every single day for 2 weeks. So as a little goodbye present, well, as a little like farewell, I'm gonna go out with a bang with RADIATA stories because I fucking love RADIATA stories, okay? That's why I'm playing the music, and that's why I have Lord Zane, Game Over Lord Zane as my stream ending stream. Anyway, so we're gonna raid Zetwilder, who is playing Fire Emblem Three Houses. I apologize for the ear rape in advance, but we're gonna say Shining Raid to Zetwilder, excuse me, when we raid him. So I'll see you guys at movie night next Saturday. Not Saturday, next Friday. And then I'll see you guys for the last stream in 2 weeks next Saturday. So yeah, gonna let the song finish itself. Alright, humans and fellow fairy creatures, this was a wonderful stream. Thank you guys so much for coming. You have a wonderful night, and I will see you next time. Have a good one.